Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Mookie Betts will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Xander Bogaerts will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. David Ortiz will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap of our game to this point. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Crowd on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Joey Votto stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready now with the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Bogaerts is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera as they've widened this lead to 8 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
And a good job there of bouncing back after the home run. He looks to be unfazed by it. So he goes right back to business and gets the pop-up to the next guy.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dustin Pedroia will start it for the 9th. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up, grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Rusney Castillo will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Strike three. Good night, Boston.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Joey Votto. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been.
Downtown Toronto Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he was the Cy Young Award winner last year. You know he's one of the best pitchers in all of the game, and he's looking to prove that that award last year was no fluke.
Designated hitter,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Joe Kelly, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. There goes Altuve. Line toward the alley in left center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? On to first, and they get the double play. A moment here in Toronto for a look at John Gibbons' starting 9. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He cemented himself as the best hitter in the American League last season, earning himself the Hank Aaron Award. He's a gifted hitter, and He brings an intelligent approach to the plate every time he digs into the box.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Joey Votto will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Mookie Betts will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Pablo Sandoval gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Dustin Pedroia is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Blake Swihart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Uehara looks in. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Andrew Miller is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Hanley Ramirez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Taken high and deep to right. Harper looks up, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. Into the box, David Ortiz. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is after it. 2 down. Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Anthony Varvaro will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Runner breaks for third. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Dustin Pedroia. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Chapman's ready. Here's the 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Rusney Castillo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Brock Holt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Rolled slowly to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fellow right here, Joey Votto, strike-a-pops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 5-3. So long from Toronto.
Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Light rain in the forecast today. Leave the roof open here, so we'll see how it plays out. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. And certainly not something you see all that often. The intentional walk to the leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts, will come forward now, and he's probably just as confused as the three of us as to why he's hitting with a runner on base.
He may even be wondering if they're going to walk him, too.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Pablo Sandoval will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Ranging back is Bradley. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider.
Boy, he is filling up the stat sheet, that's for sure. 2 doubles earlier in the ballgame, and now this. It's been a one-man wrecking crew so far.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he is safe as he legs it out. My gracious, an inside-the-park home run.
Something you don't see all that often. And it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside-the-park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field. And they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the blowout continues.
Number 59.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Into the box, Joey Votto. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. A 2-run home run for Miguel Cabrera as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Betts. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Buster Posey digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess as they've now batted around here in the inning.
From a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were the first time he came up the bat.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. But one's all they get as the run scores. In now, Andrew McCutcheon, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Man, that was so much fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside-the-parker.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. And some action now in the Boston bulk throwing. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. Sandoval over to his left, and he'll be thrown out at first. So that did, but not before an even come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Jackie Bradley Jr. will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Blake Swihart steps in. He scored after reaching on a single this last time up. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 23-3. So long from Toronto.
The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as you get a look there at Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game, so he'll be looking for number 2 here.
Brett Gardner will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Greg Bird will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Starlin Castro will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. One and two. Here it comes. Hit to short. Tulowitzki on the grass. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And there is career hit number 999. He's had such a solid career thus far, and now he's just one hit away from a very respectable number, 1,000 hits.
Yeah, Matt, 1,000 hits will be a nice feather in his cap. It's not a major milestone, but it's definitely something to be proud of.
No runs on 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Ground ball right side. Tulowitzki for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Votto is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jose Altuve digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Shot toward right center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?